What's up, my aquas, and welcome or welcome back. Look, you see, I just laid my hand on whatever you just did. You ate that right on up. Whatever you just did, you did that perfectly. I don't know if somebody just cleared somebody professionally. I don't know if somebody just finished their makeup. You finished a project. You were able to get the kids situated without crying or crashing out or cursing them out. Somebody just did something. And I'm gonna need for you to look in the mirror and pat yourself on the back, girl. You did that. I don't even know what you did, but we're gonna get into it. You could have let somebody go as well. And it was something that you may have struggled to do that you weren't fully confident in yourself in being able to successfully pull off, so to speak. I don't know what y'all did, but I'm loving it. I love it. Ritual. Something could have been a cycle that you weren't able to exit out of, to see your way out of. Okay. But you just finished that. So, my Aquarians, we're going to get into this. All right. But first, y'all know we got to pray before we eat. Lord, I thank you in advance. I ask for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. I extend my gratitude and ask that my angels and guides protect me and mine on this vibe. Something is significant about a landlord, um, about a lease or something like that. You could have successfully escaped the lease. You could have found an issue with the lease. You could have professionally talked to or discuss something with your landlord or something like that. All right. Whatever it was, you've been holding it in for a long, long time. Let me see. Divine, what is the message for Aquarians? Community, and it came out on its side. There's something about the lack of either the lack of the community being able to see you. Lack of visuals could be significant. Something about the community's lack of faith in you or something like that could be significant. Chakras. I love that. Like I said, you did that because you are aligned. You better than you was before. Something about a door could be significant. Beating down your block. Interesting. Sweetheart. People are watching you. There's something also significant, possibly about your village, especially if you have kids. Something about your village is significant. I'm hearing there she goes. Okay. Okay. You could be leaving something behind what? Literally is what I meant. But physically is what I was trying to say. Seven of coins. Okay, yeah, you could have been waiting for something to happen and that didn't happen. Or you've just been waiting so long that when it comes, you're not even paying attention to it, or it doesn't really like knock you off of your square too much. It's like you've been working on something and you just know that it's gonna pop off. You know that it's gonna be successful. Okay. God, what's the situation for my Aquarians, please? There's something that you've been procrastinating about because although y'all see how many cards have come out, I just feel called to like keep shuffling. I don't know. Something about, okay, let me keep going. Situation, please. Thank you. Nine of coins. Whatever it is that you are doing on your own, you're doing a damn good job. You could have people like in the windows of your complex or your apartment, like watching you, but not necessarily offering help. Family, friends, like they'll talk shit, but they're not offering no help. And you're still handling it with grace. One more for the situation. Thank you. Queen of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. There's something that you are either you're no longer nurturing something or someone, and they are calling you insecure, mean spirited, jealous, overzealous, or something like that. But really, your cutoff game is diabolical. You definitely cut someone off. This could also be a Queen of Cups in reverse. Like this could be someone that you've cut off because they weren't nurturing, because they weren't loving, because they were jealous or mean spirited or emotionally manipulative. This could be a mother figure, could be an aunt figure or an aunt figure. Aunt. The World in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Emperor. My Aquarians, you were hesitant to end a cycle. Like I said, you might be still holding on to that cycle. But with the Eight of Wands, there's something about a lack of communication or delayed communication that has occurred. Or, let me see. Let me keep going. Because it was like, as I was forming the question, stuff came out. So it's like maybe as you are forming your judgment, as you are making the decision, people are trying to bombard you with what you should do. Just kind of trying to distract you. Yes, look, distract you. Two of Swords, so that you don't. Five of Wands. People are, thank you, God. People are trying to bring in issues for you in order to throw you off balance, in order to make you seem as though or feel as though you don't know what you're doing. You're not doing it right. There's a better way that you could do that. But like I said, nobody's helping. They're just sitting on the outside judging. And if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. Page of Coins, the more you know. What's the advice for my Aquarians? For my Aquas, the Devil. I'm hearing, I'll be that bitch. If I gotta be a bitch in order to take care of me and mine, I'll be that bitch. That's what I'm getting with that. Two of Cups. There's something significant about you possibly clocking the negativity, the toxicity within a relationship or a situation, a connection. Eight of Swords, something that kept you trapped in place. But it's like everybody's on that other person's side, not yours, even though you are the one in the right. They are the ones that are manipulative, and it's like, oh, that's your mom, or oh, that's your aunt. You need to stick with family, but family is disrespecting me, and I'm just supposed to take that? Absolutely not. That's what it's giving. Death. Absolutely not. I'm gonna go ahead and transition up out of here. Your community, Ace of Swords, baby. I kid you not. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this shit where it's at because y'all got me messed up. Whoever you just cleared in front of all them people, baby, you did that. Ain't no question about it. You know exactly what it is that you're doing. Love to see it. Send me a video. All right. Nine of Cups, please. Nine of Cups, Nine of Coins, Three of Coins. Like I said, people are talking about what it is that you're doing, but nobody wants to help. People maybe collaborating behind your back. Chariot and the Eight of Coins. Like I said, look, High Priestess. Somebody in the background knows that you are doing right. It's like somebody may be sitting around that isn't saying much, but they also aren't doing much to help the situation. They're trying to figure out what side should they be on so they're not moving at all. But they know that you mean no harm. They know that you're simply trying to protect yourself as my nose itches. Yeah. They know that you've been working hard and that you deserve to progress on your own. Four of Swords, they know somebody has witnessed firsthand you being better than you were before, you being able to articulate yourself better, and you being able to portray yourself from a higher frequency. That's not how I wanted to say it, but that's how it came out. You presenting yourself more maturely from a more mature standpoint. Your perspective and your way of life is way more cultured than it was before. Way more, and that's what it is. There's something about a palate. Like you're less palatable than you were before. Before you were friends with anybody, everybody loved you because you were more malleable. You were more willing to bend for other people. But now your chakras are aligned, so you're grounded. Nobody can knock you off. You're able to create. Your confidence is at an all-time high. Your heart is open, but not too open. You're able to properly vocalize what it is that's going on, how you're feeling. You can see what everybody else does not see or acts as though they are not seeing. But you are also picking up on the downloads that the divine is giving you, baby. You're right on track. Queen of Cups. You could have lived with someone. The Hanged Man, yeah. The World. You could have lived with someone while you were waiting for a transition, or while you were waiting to kind of picking yourself back up after a certain upheaval in your life. And like I said, sweetheart, you could have divorced someone, or you could be co-parenting with someone as well. That's funny because I was gonna say something about you not crashing out or not allowing your co-parent to provoke you at like a child drop off or something like that. I was saying like the switching of a child and their belongings at like a Walmart parking lot or something like that. The Hanged Man. Clarify. Can I have one more for the Queen of Cups? Somebody wasn't giving you what you deserved. Unequal reciprocity. Somebody, there could be a masculine or a feminine in their karmic feminine energy. So not able, giving from a toxic from a toxic place. So like I said, manipulative. Probably this is giving me like guilt tripping, crying, trying to make you feel as though you owe them something. Seven of Wands, but you blocking that shit off because they're jealous and they're trying to keep you back. They're trying to hold you back. It could be a Taurus, or a Taurus could be significant. Somebody wants to stop you from creating something. Two of Pentacles, they want to stop you from manifesting something. And the Three of Wands, they want to stop you from I was going to say abandoning. Somebody might be saying that you're abandoning them, but you're simply trying to expand your life. But it'll come at a cost. The new you will come at the cost of the old you and the old people. Clarify the Five of Wands. The Magician and the Moon. They want to stop you. You've been fighting, either verbally or dealing with yourself internally, so much so that you're able to properly pinpoint where it is that you are finding or coming up against the most struggle, if that makes sense. The Moon is your intuition, things that are hidden. There's someone around you that has been like, I don't know why I'm seeing like a spindle. You know how in Sleeping Beauty, she was like she will die or she will fall asleep at the prick of a spindle. But I'm seeing like however people make yarn or thread, or how it's like a thread. The red string theory could be significant. But I'm seeing somebody like somebody's put in so much work to get you where you are so that you don't assume that they are the ones behind holding you back. That's what that feels like. But I'm saying like somebody's been working diligently. This could have gone on for years. So much so their energy is so embedded within yours that it's like you would feel drastically different if you unwound yourself or unentwined yourself from them. Does that make sense? It sounds so crazy, but I'm literally saying like a spindle. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but I'm seeing like thread. It's a thin thread. They've been just pouring into you just enough so that whatever questions or whatever ideas that you come up with, oh, that's yours. But now that you're actually coming up with your own ideas, they got a problem with it. Knight of Swords. Now they're coming up against you. Two of Swords. But this is something that you couldn't see before. This is somebody that has been blocking your decision making. This is honestly, this could be somebody that's indecisive. Mm-hmm. The World in reverse. They don't want it to end. Page of Cups. This person could be very immature. They could also accuse you of being somebody that isn't realistic. Unencumbered. Unencumbered is the word that I'm hearing. If you separate from them, you will be unencumbered. And that means like not necessarily, not weighed down. They won't be blocking you anymore. They won't be stopping shit. Six of Cups, because in the past, they have definitely stopped some shit. They have definitely tainted your ideas. They have definitely planted seeds of doubt within your ideas, within your personality, within your persona. Page of Cups. So much so that it feels as though around them, you may question your maturity. You may question your decision making skills. You may question your ability to do something or things in general without them or without their validation. But whomever you just clocked, so I'm gonna keep saying it. The Devil for advice. King of Cups. Woo! You might have to damn, that's crazy because this is advice. The Queen of Cups is right here and the King of Cups is right here. You might be realizing that if your parents weren't together, I don't know why I'm getting this, but if your parents weren't together, um, they could have rubbed off on each other in negative ways. So of course, you know, they might have good traits and characteristics, but they're negative. Yeah, 20% battery. Okay, and it's red. That's crazy. They might have negatively transferred their traits, their toxic traits, if that makes sense. That's crazy. And so Queen of Cups is over here in reverse. King of Cups is over here in reverse. It's like, don't make me show you why I'm my daddy child. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. It's like you might have to fight fire with fire. And that's interesting. That's interesting as hell. Two of Wands, you might have to decide. I'm hearing have your cake and eat it too. I really think it's have your cake and eat it too. But you're gonna have to decide. Do you want the comfort of this person that is controlling, or do you want the responsibility of your life and therefore your happiness? Mm-hmm. Something about an angel and a devil on each side. Seven of Cups, yeah. And the Ten of Wands, yes, that's those burdens. This could be both of your parents, or this could be, man, put it where it goes, because it is community. This could be a partner, this could be a friend, this could be a lover, this could be a coworker. Eight of Swords, regardless, they've been successful with keeping you, Five of Cups. Do not be guilty because you are choosing yourself. Who else is going to choose you if not you? Who else is going to fill your cup if not you? Because expecting anybody else to do it is absolute self-abandonment. They can pour if they want to, but they can also take away if they want to. They can also resist you if they want to. They can also starve you should they please. The High Priestess, somebody is Egyptian, or somebody could have Egyptian ancestry. The High Priestess. Do what needs to be done. This is the thing. There are secrets that they have kept from you in order to keep you in this spot. And if you knew what they know, if you knew the secrets that they were keeping, we got two secret cards, the Moon and the High Priestess. There's something that may have been kept from you that was keeping you in place. So when you find out, or if you get the hunch that something is amiss, you don't always have to know. Just know that you've been done wrong and it's time to go. Temperance. You are balanced. You have worked hard to be grounded, acknowledge your emotions while also moving rationally. Take your time making this choice, but make sure you make that choice. Whoa. I was going to say, make sure you make that. That's the Ace of Wands. Make sure you take that action. Okay. Eight of Coins. You've been working on yourself. You've come too far to turn back now. One more before we close out. Excuse me. Ten of Wands, and that came right on the Seven of Wands. Don't allow family members, friends, mothers, daddies, brothers. I know those family members, but specifically, don't allow them to come and give you their burdens. Some issues are not yours to take care of. It's not your cross to bear. You got other shit to take care of. Six of Cups. I'm getting somebody coming and talking to you and just putting all of their burdens onto you, and then they're like, man, I feel so much better. And you're like, yeah, well, I feel drained. Be careful of people that come and do that to you, especially when they don't ask for consent. All right. The color indigo could be very significant. The color black as well, and the color red. I'm hearing it. I've been hearing this song for the last couple of days. It feels like one of those nights. This place is too crowded. 22 by Taylor Swift could be significant. 2022 could be significant. Your 22nd birthday could be significant. August or July 2nd could be significant. Why? 22nd could be significant. February 22nd could be significant. No. Would it be January 22nd? That's an Aquarius, right? No, that's a Pisces. No, February, I think. No, y'all forgive me. It would be February 22nd. No, February 7th is Aquarius. Would it be January 22nd? Possibly. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, it would be. I'm trying to calculate for my brother's birthday. He's a Capricorn, January 17th. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. One more as we close out, please. 22. Oh, it's too much. I have two or one. 22. The number 4 could be significant. That's what you wanted me to get? All right. Open your hands if you want to be held. Reach out, welcome, love, let yourself receive. You might be the type of person that's like, no, I got it. No, I got it. No, you don't. Let somebody help you with those groceries, child. Look, try something different. Surrender. Don't push so hard. Let grace carry you. I said grace. Don't push so hard. You might not even have to slap a bit. Just stand your ground. Stand on business like you've been doing. Whatever it is that you just did. Crack the whole dang on cycle. I wish y'all the best on y'all journey. If you have any questions or would like a reading from me, please check the description box down below. And as always, stay fly, aim high. All right. Okay.